beds and tracks on top of the oldest snow. Ooh, look at that little sharp tooth back end.
We're back in the backpack. He's a pretty nice bull, actually.
Holy cow, that face is bloody red. Woo. So that's that bull this year and last year. He grew quite a bit. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Shed Tour. Little change of pace. We just got back from South Dakota. Had a great time out there with those guys finding whitetail sheds. And now Martin and I are back out here in Utah. Took a couple days to rest up, catch up with work, and we're already excited and motivated to look for elk sheds because people have started to post some browns already. So we know brown is hitting the ground. Give this spot a try for just like maybe a half day, because we're actually on a road trip headed south. So this is kind of one of those spots I thought, you know what, while we're passing it, let's go see if we can pick up a brown. And if we're lucky today, Martin and I can get our first browns. Actually, hopefully I can get my first brown. Martin already picked one up. I wanted to show you guys these real quick because I just changed them out. I'm switching my binos up to the 10x42 Razor UHDs. So first trip out with them. I've already got my tripod adapter. I plan to glass a lot over the next weekend, so gonna switch those up, try some new binos out, and again, just see if we can find an elk shed or two up here. We're going to hit the OnX again. This won't be a very far hike. It's really steep country up in here, but we're gonna at least set the track up so we can know what our sheds to mile ratio is. It's always fun. Anyways, let's go.
Hello, everybody. We are here, the first elk shed hunt for Shed Tour 2020. So we just split up. I'm hitting this oak brush and mahogany face. Looks like there has been elk up here. Not a ton of fresh sign yet, but there is sign. Work this side hill up and that direction. See what we could turn up. A little early, but there's definitely antlers on the ground at this point. This week I am going to be testing out my new boots. I got some crispy Nevadas I just picked up the other day, and this is my first hike in them. Hopefully all goes well, because that's the only pair of boots I brought. But I think they will work. They feel pretty good right now. You can tell like they're a very durable boot. That's what I was shooting for, because I tend to blow through shoes within a month. So went with a more durable, sturdy leather boot this time. So the Nevadas, I'll check back in probably towards the end of this trip, end of the week. That'll be a full week of hiking every day. Give you guys a report on how they hold up.
Looking good. Beds and tracks on top of the oldest snow. Oh, more good sign. That's a good sign. You can see where they were bedded there. Probably a patch of snow when they were actually laying there. And then there's a trail in the snow bombing up. So I'm gonna hit that, but just showing you guys what exactly you're looking for when you're looking for elk. In my opinion, elk are a little easier to zero in on where they've been, just because they leave so much tracks, big rubs. Their beds are huge in the snow. But this is the kind of stuff you're gonna want to see, is tracks. If you got tracks and you're at, you know, you're in the zone where they were, you know, the few weeks that they're shedding, you should be finding sheds. Well, it got hot pretty dang quick. So I'm gonna get out a water bottle and check my reserves. This right here is what I call my reserves. Let's see what's in there. It's like random Mountain Ops trail packs. All right, good. We got peach and lemonade. You know, I haven't had peach for a while. I'm gonna hit a peach enduro. No, it's too early for enduro. I'm gonna hit lemonade ignite. This is my favorite. I feel like I need a little boost of energy. Now we are gonna do a quick conference call with Martin. So it's gonna be me, B-Mac, and Casey, and we're actually getting Martin on a call to let him know that we're giving him a raise. So thanks to his hard work and everything he does for the brand and the company, and thanks to all you guys, we're in a position to give both Logan and Martin a raise. So huge thanks to you guys. If you guys really love and appreciate their work, let them know in the comments. Help me thank these guys for all their hard work and everything they do to help us and entertain you guys. So leave a comment for these guys, but when he gets over here, we're gonna hop on a call and then probably bounce off to the next ridge. Well, Martin and I decided to split up so we can really focus on two different zones. This country's so big and we don't know exactly where the bulls are, so I told him to go up this other ridge. He's a canyon away from me, he's a long ways away. And I was just trying to guide him with the OnX map and show him this big side hill I thought would be good. So I just threw up my binoculars standing. This is before I sat down. And I'm pretty sure I glassed up an elk shed way, way, way above him. So looking at it, it's got the color. Yeah, that's a shed for sure. But eventually when Martin gets up there, I'm gonna guide him in. It just makes sense. It's got the color, the shape, and everything, and exactly where I thought, you know, an elk would shed. So we'll see if it is. Anyways, Martin will film it, and I'll walk him right into it.
All right, so I've dived over now onto this south-facing slope, looking for Eric's antler. He's on the radio. He's been kind of guiding me in. He's way up on a snowy ridge, way over there. Like, if this is a shed, it was a heck of a spot.
Can you see it?
Not yet. It's pretty dang thick.
Okay, you're gonna drop down. I'm gonna get you right on the line. Okay, that elevation, go left, right there.
Oh, I think I see it. Right there. Definitely looks like an antler to me. That's a heck of a spot from where he's at. What is this thing? Whoa. It's a goofy antler. Look at that. One eye guard. Little tiny devil tine. Tiny point here. Busted third, or busted royal. Looks like he was probably bedded right here on this pretty flat spot, but hard white from last year. Just like a pretty average bull. Kind of goofy how he only has the one eye guard though. I'm gonna take a break and then start working Eric's way.
Got a little grouse right in the center there. Saw her before she flushed. It's a good thing, she'd have scared me to death. We have some good news, guys. I just got up to this high point, looked to the canyon across from me and saw some tracks in the snow and just started gridding it with the binoculars. Just found my first brown elk shed of 2020. It's laying tines down like just in some oak. And I first caught a glimpse of it and just thought stick, and I just followed it up. Saw the burr, it makes sense, the main beam, the shape of it. I think we got my first brown of the year. So I'm gonna sit here and pick this hill apart, maybe find the other side or maybe something different. But I am confident I've got my first brown elk shed. Thanks to the new Vortex 10x42 Razor UHDs, man, putting me in the zone. I have found more sheds with binoculars. I've always done well with glassing, so I enjoy it. It's fun and it's effective. Heck, only a couple minutes later and I've got another one. Could be the other side, because it is a left and that one is a right. Same side hill, 250 yards apart, maybe even 200. Could be a set. Try to figure out what we have. Do we have 2 singles or do we have a set? Once I figure that out, I'll kind of create a plan from there. But there's a lot of country that I just pulled off of that needs to get hit for sure. Yes! God, after glassing those 2, I was like, I really want to walk on one. And I just found a right side, which I'm guessing is the match to the one over there. Check this out. As I was crossing, noticing a lot of tracks. You know what's funny about this shed up on the hills? It has a really weird royal, like a banana royal. And it is a left side. This is a right side. Huh. Well, if it's the match to the one straight across. Barely a 6-point. Gosh, that feels good. We have 3 browns today. Yes, got to glass them and got to walk up on this one. How awesome. That other side is just straight across this draw. I was just about to cross the bottom. The bottom's like right here, and spotted this right below me. Yes. Woo, look at that little shark tooth back end. So this one does kind of have a banana royal. The other one has got a banana royal, and I swear it's stubby or something. Guys, this is the first brown elk shed not that I found, but I got to pick up in 2020. So shed tour is off to a great start with elk. Man, I was asking Martin since he found one, I'm like, what's it like to find a brown elk shed? He's like, dude, it looks fake. Every year this is what we wait for the drop. Been patient. I actually had probably a couple sets by this time last year, but we decided to go to South Dakota and do that first. But it's all right, we'll catch up. Let's go pick up those other 2. Let's see what set we got, or if we got 3 singles. Guys, what the heck is happening to me? I have not had a day like this early in a long time. What the heck is that? That's a left. What is this one? Oh my gosh, how cool is that? That's the other side of this one. That's the other side, guys. Is it? Oh, it's got the same royal, same color. Heck, I don't know. What do we have? I hit a pocket. We always say, if you just keep walking, you're eventually gonna hit a pocket. Guys, I hit the pocket. I don't think that's a set. Here we go. Ooh, what a pretty bull. Really compact, kind of short on the beam. But how about that frame? Just great fronts. It's kind of got a lot of mass right here. It's not quite as dense as that one. Like, that's a heavy antler. And this one isn't as much, but that's a beauty. 2 browns right here within 50 yards, 60 yards of each other, and then 2 over there. Just put these on the pack and go pick up the other ones. What a day. We've got good news. Something I glassed up that I thought had to be a shed, but I wasn't sure. It's because I couldn't see much of it. It's a shed. It's not a brown one, but it's a shed. Yep, I saw this white point sticking up by this rock. Just couldn't see much after that, so glad I went to check it out. Now we go pick up the brown right above here. Bonus, I think it's the match to that first one I picked up over there with the funny seconds. What a goofy bull. What the heck is that? I knew something was wrong with the royal. So that's the match to this one. Okay, I'm gonna leave this one behind with my pack right there. I'll ride the ridge down to get that other one, see if it's the match to this one, and come back up. I don't want to lose all my elevation, but I definitely want to know real quick if it is the match. If it is, I can probably chill out. If it's not, I've got 2 matches to find, so let's go see what we got over there. Well, here we go, moment of truth. Do we have 2 singles or a set? Looks like I think we have 2 singles and a stud to match up. Holy cow, look at the blood on that one. This thing's got a longer main beam. It just looks different to me. I mean, look at the main beam on that, just cruising way back. And look at that freaking blood on the burr. Holy smokes. Well, I don't have the best angle for the camera, and I know it's tight. It's time to pick this up. Could it be? Guys, I just don't think that it is the other side. I think we've got two singles to match up. This one's dark and a little more dense than the other single I have. Nice brown. Oh, so sweet. This is the first one I glassed. Bloody base. So we have 3 separate bulls that shed right here, and only one that I've matched. So we've got 2 more matches to find. I called Martin, and it's a long hike. I was like, dude, you got to try to get up here for the last hour, 2 hours of light. We might be able to match this up. So I'm gonna pack this back up to the top, and it's time to start looking for the other sides. Moment of truth. Trying to figure out if it's a set or not. Not a set. No way, no how. Well, I got Martin close by, so we can try to match those up. I'm gonna go put these 2 together so you guys can see the set before I strap them on. Those things aren't much, but I'll tell you what, they're heavy. They weigh a lot. They're like all main beam. The burr isn't like crazy big. See how those burrs match up? Kind of worn out flat. 1s and 2s match up, and then the back end is just goofball. So, posting up to glass. Let's see what else we can find before we bail out of here.
Oh my goodness, guys. We have a brown elk antler. It is probably the last 45 minutes of light, and Eric and I are just kind of taking a straight line out of here, the path of least resistance. And I was actually going to just meet him to take a couple of his antlers because he killed it today. And I was thinking, like, what does it take to find a brown elk antler with all this sign? And I came through right here. I'll give you a look at what I saw. I could see that laying tines down. Looks like a good antler right through that window. Let's go check it out. I do not know if it's the mate to one of Eric's or not. It's a left side. Oh, he's busted at the beam. No. Would have been a 7-point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that would have been his 7th, but he busted on the beam. Tines down. Chocolate color. Nice white base. Sweet. I don't know if that is the match, but we'll pick it up and I'll get it to Eric and we can see if it matched up any of his. Let's check it out. Yeah. He's a pretty cool bull. Kind of sits high with his royal. Little 7-point on the back. Broke his 5th. Looks like he had a big 5th, and then his beam would have probably went out even a little more. Maybe more narrow. Just a cool bull. Oh, a lifesaver though. I was gonna get skunked today, and right at last light, found this shed.
Well, the Exo pack just got a lot heavier, and it's gonna be a lot tougher pushing through this brush with all those on there. But we've got 5, a set, 2 brown singles, and that white single. So I'm gonna throw this on and see what else we can come across. But you gotta love the burrs.
I've finally caught up with him.
Dude.
Total domination by each S.
Yeah, I don't think that's a match to any of mine.
Yours look bigger, man.
We found the pocket. Like I was saying, it's all about finding the pocket. And we found it because that makes, what, 4 different bulls?
Yeah.
That have shed up here. Kind of short on the beam, but the 2 singles are the better ones. And then the set is this like stubby behind me, like the next hill. Not really at my elevation, but lower. Goes down to that side of O+2. sketchy with his shed. Well guys, we made it back to the quad. We must have been crazy to do that today on our drive down. We're starting off what's going to be one heck of a weekend. Tired. I know Martin got less sleep than I did last night, but we came out with 5 browns, 1 set, 1 white, actually 2 whites. So well worth it, but we need some food and sleep to recover. We're throwing these on the Can-Am. That thing came in clutch. So stick with us guys. Shed season and shed tour really is just getting started, and I'd say we started it off just right. Look at that. That was awesome, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also check out all our merch at gethushin.com, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. So we're gonna put up I think 4 or 5 videos in a row. Hope you guys enjoy the shed hunting videos, and if so, come back tomorrow. There'll be a new one up at 5.